Hi everyone. I look for a lot of the different secrets and mysteries from all around the world, looking for the coming of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, Emmanuel, the Son of God, who was raised from the dead and took all the sins of the world away. Now the world elite, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, they leave their signs and secrets all around us, in symbolism, especially in the movies, music videos, TV, as much advertising as they can, which gets out in front of everybody. It's part of what they call vision board magic. Now, there was a movie that came out this year in 2013 called The Colony. It didn't get a lot of billing. It was not a whole lot of money was spent on it. And this year we have had so many mega money movies. These get, people don't notice these ones. But this one is called The Colony. And this is showing exactly what's coming at the end of the age. They even talk of the fifth age, or the fifth colony has gone down, and these guys are in a bunker known as the seventh colony. The whole world is in like a nuclear winter now. They call it from weather modification, but it could be from just like nuclear war. Now, consistently in a lot of these movies, they are talking about the beast that comes out of the pit. In Book of Revelation 17:8, the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. This one runs around and claims that it is God, and it makes people even eat like a host. Now, most of the world, and as humanity, we want to make all of this real simple and, consider that Armageddon is really going to be like a weekend, like we're going to be out backpacking or something. No, Armageddon is going to change the world. Even in these, the colonies and the seeds represent the people. Now, the fifth colony, or the fifth age, representing what's coming, has been destroyed by this cannibalistic type thing. This guy. And he even has the mark of the beast on his head. And everybody is changed. Now, in another movie, they did this too, World War Z. And I keep showing that Russia has got something going on. They had one trailer when this movie came out that said the Black Pit was in Russia. And then they even changed the trailers. I have a very old breakdown of this with the original trailer in it. And it will say the Black Pit is opened by Russia, or with Russia. But Russia's coming with all of these things. You even see it on Miley Cyrus, dressed as like Pan, the demon, with the bear, Russia coming to do things with the eyes. See the eye? And in this movie, the guy's eyes are all messed up, and they're all changed, each one of them. Now, they keep showing an entity called It is going to be released from the box, or the pit. Now, I show all around the world that this is mapped out everywhere. Here is Washington. You can see this from above. It's all meant for the spiritual realms to be able to see. And there is the little horn in the box coming out to make everybody eat this thing. And it's going to change people. This is like a seed. It will change everybody, taking their soul. The beast from the pit, right here. They show this in all the movies lately. Batman, he fought Bane, who came up from the pit, and Bane turned all of these people into like his own zombie crew all around him. It's been shown over and over again. Here's Bill Gates' seed factory, and it looks exactly the same as what these guys are hiding in. Like the seeds are the human beings, let alone they had the seeds. And they're trying to close the pit. Right here they tried to lock the pit. Now, one of the other most telling things about this movie, Bill Paxton over here is called Mason, and he keeps going on and on and on about how he's in charge now, how the Masons are in charge, and he just kills anybody that gets sick or has any type of, he doesn't have any mercy for anybody. At the very end, him and the beast are killed. And in the Bible, it says that everybody's going to go and hide in the earth. Well, all the rich men and the princes and the kings will go hide in the earth to escape from the wrath of the Lamb. This is just like Jesus' wrath. the pit is opened. Jesus takes his people and leaves this thing here with everybody. It's not going to be what everybody thinks. They even think the New World Order is going to be all super controlled. This beast rises. Here's the trailer. Let's all take a look at it.
The world froze a long time ago. So long ago that I can't remember the warmth of the sun. I heard the stories growing up. How the planet grew hotter as our fuel was burned. How we made towers to work the weather. When the food ran out, the lucky ones found places like this. A place where life could exist underneath the ice. But the truth is, one day, it started to snow. And it never stopped.
Colony 5, this is Colony 7. Over.
What's up?
SOS loop from Colony 5.
SOS?
If anyone out there can hear this, I repeat our location,
A few hours ago, we received a distress signal from Colony 5. I think they're worth checking up on.
We need to take care of our own, Briggs. They just put the whole colony at risk.
That's really not your decision to make, is it? We're sending a team and I'm leading it. Whoa! Watch your step.
What happened here?
Not so much of a welcoming committee. We're from Colony 7. Came to help.
Are they gone?
Who? Is anyone else alive?
Define your life.
They slaughtered everybody. And they're coming here.
It's the hunger just drove them mad.
You run them straight to us.
You're gonna need every bullet.
So we can see here is that thing ready to come out of the box with its Eucharist host that's written in the book of Daniel about the little horn rising out of the pit. Here's another hieroglyph, one of many that I break down from around the world. This is showing a sphinx that looks like Obama. It's about Akhenaten, and this is showing the end of days coming. This is that thing coming down and going into Obama and blowing all these nukes. And that's when this little thing is opened, right here. See this little boy taking the mask off Obama? He's clicking the mask off. And then Russia rises. See, this is the Russian bear. And see how they're doing something with the left eye? They take over the Catholic papacy. They're chasing down the rest of the other Christians. There's Miley Cyrus with the left eye of the bear gone. See her breasts like the two domes, which is right here. See the two domes? This represents down near the Camp Pendleton area. And this is known as the dog star Sirius, and he's reaching over and translating. See the electricity? We are passed over this bear. We're the next colony, the next seeds. But this is all there, and this pit is opened. This is the pit being opened right here. This was shown in another movie called The Ghosts of Mars. They show this in all the movies. The spirits control everything all around us. This is the Ghosts of Mars. And they go in here, I hope you can see this. A discovery, and see there's the pit being opened, and then they open it. The same exact symbol. And now this red mist comes out. A life form classic. Unknown. It possesses everybody, causing everybody to kill each other and all through there. Then they try to blow it all up with like nukes. But that's it again. I track this stuff from all around the world, looking for all the answers for all these things. I map out a lot of the world like this. You can check out my channel for it. Let's head over to what's called the Nazca lines. and show the little horn there. If you've ever seen the movie or the series called V, The Visitors, when the reptiles show up, they end up birthing a new race out of humanity. V for the fifth age. Something's coming. This is the Nazca lines, which is, it's mapping out all of the timeline of what's coming. Right here, has a lot in here, but we're going to go right here, and at this part of the timeline, it shows this figure right here coming. This person right here. The little horn of the Bible, as I've shown over and over again, just as inside the box by Washington. See him? He wears this black get-up in his face, a lot like Lady Gaga did in her new show, or in her new video called Applause. But they're making this woman eat this cracker, this Eucharist, and it has a little tiny reptile on it. And then she's giving birth to this thing, an actual new race, exactly like that TV show V. Something's going to change. So you can see the one man clearly right there. This is not easy to see. You have to control your eyes. That's him right there. We verified this over and over again. And you can see the birth. If nothing else, instead of trying to see everything, look at this right here. Here's this guy coming. Here's the birth of a new race. It's not a joke. This is going to change the world. Now let's show this in that trailer again about it. I showed right here, and another thing about give your eyeballs. Here he is coming. Jar Itos. He brings this little host, just like the snakes from Prometheus. It's when the eagle of the rapture leaves. There he is. If you watch my other video, I show he's even feeding this to like a big clown right here, just like this. See, he's sticking this thing on this big clown's head right here. This clown's head means whoever takes the mark of the beast, because he's like a fool. And then there's the boot. See, like the boot that I showed that Lady Gaga was carrying. The clown, the boot, the woman, the Eucharist, the new birth of a new age. It. Exactly like Stephen King writes about. Stephen King definitely has this thing in him, working through him. This thing loves to be the star all over the world. Just like Selena Gomez, new hit song, #1 in the world is Come and Get It. During this movie, now let's find this. During this movie right here. Is that the Colony trailer? Let's find it. Here we go. When the world changes,
They slaughtered everybody. And they're coming here.
the rules of survival
It's the hunger just drove them mad.
change with it. Everywhere they talk of this. In the beginning of the World War Z trailer, all they talked about was it. Who is it? Can you find it? What is it? Is it a human? That's all they talked about the first few seconds in the opening trailer of World War Z. It. That's what's coming, all that stuff. Let's show that in that movie. Now on the sign here you can see where it says it's the law. Like it's the law now. You can see that right on the sign. It's the law. You can see the mark of the beast on this man's forehead. Here's the beginning of World War Z.
Does it live in a jungle?
No. Oh.
Is it really fast?
No.
Does it live on the Great Plains?
Does it? Where is it? They're always looking for it. That's that thing that's coming. It's more than everybody's been telling us. And we have to realize that for the Bible to be true, that means that, yes, the whole world has been lying to us. Jesus said the world would lie to us. that everything would be basically a lie. This is that thing, it. It's coming.
Africa.
No.
And there goes that left side, like the left eye, right there. This is how that symbolism works, over and over and over again. There it is. Even in the Mayan calendar, it talks of a thing called the glove coming. See how she has the glove? And it will go around, even in Islamic times, or in their prophecies, it talks about something like this, where it will point out all of the Christians all around the world, seeking everybody out, hunting them. There it is, the bear and the hunt, just as we've been showing over and over again. Just as on here, it is coming with that host right there, showing the fifth age, just like that fifth colony in that one thing. Now they showed another thing, another movie, or excuse me, another video game has been showing this, called Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil 5. Let's look at that. Here is Resident Evil 5, and they're giving out that host, this wafer right there. See this little wafer thing? Just like that, the birth of a new race, just as Lady Gaga showed, and just as Katy Perry's new Killer Queen perfume she has out. Let's see that. Right here. This is her new Killer Queen perfume right there, showing the Killer Queen coming off with their heads. All of this wild, crazy stuff. Here's the parasite that they talk of. Resident Evil 5, representing the fifth age coming. In this movie, they have a red queen, a killer red queen. In this thing here, she is called the Killer Queen, right here. Exactly as this thing right here. And the story on it is supposedly female. That is the theory on it, that it is a female, even seen as a spider a lot of times. But that's that right there. This whole video is about that also. Let me show this quickly. The hardest ever. Will.i.am comes up. He makes his run. He breaks open the seals of the Bible. And this is when, I have to stop it every few seconds, but this is when this stone falls in Southern California. Right here. Here's Southern California where this is filmed at. He passes over it. This is just like when Sodom and Gomorrah hits. See the dog on the box? Just like the dog star threw it down. Now he's off and running. His right eye darkened. The devil's gonna rampage across the earth. And he goes down here to open the pit. The red ball, like the destroyer, is here. So he's going down here to go over this seal. And he breaks this one. And I-O. The Russians. You see the Russian lettering? I-O. Opening up that thing. Exactly like we showed in Ghosts of Mars and all of that. Right here. And it's even the Russian lettering. And the red. See the red? The red queen comes out. Right then and there. Here it is. He comes down. Goes to New Obama. The stone falls. The nukes go. He's off and running on the Red Bull. And right here, they open up the pit. Right then and there. And that's when the rapture happens. And that's when the bear is off and running. This is all around us. It's all right in front of us. Each way through it. So now in this Resident Evil one, let's find that there. They show them putting this thing in there and it changes them. This is pretty nasty, but this is a show about zombies. Let's show this here. It changes them. You can see it changes their eyes. It was the same thing as what Lady Gaga had, or not Lady Gaga, but what Katy Perry had. See that red thing? That's what's coming. Freeze! And it changes this man.
Are you okay?
See his eyes? Remember Jaritos? Give me your eyes. See his eyes? So there we go. We see it all around us, verified over and over and over again. And we even show how most of the world just doesn't know that it's coming. Here's the top #1 song. Come and get it. It's all ready. It's all right in front of us. Here he is. It. We showed him all over Google Earth. All right here. And all in these videos. And in this movie here, the colony, the 5th colony, is ravaged by that it. In this thing, this man and a woman like an Eve character escape at the very end. The Masons are gone, the it guy is gone, the Catholic Church part is gone, everything is gone, and this man and a few survivors and this woman go off to a thawed area and begin the new age, the new paradise. They are the new seeds, the new Adam and Eve after that. But all the Masons were gone, and everybody was about dead. The whole world had been harvested, and even it was destroyed, and the pit was closed by the end of this movie. Confess with your mouth, the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart, God hath raised him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. This is real, and it's all around us, and we are all very busy, so it just passes us by. We don't notice these things all the time. It's shown right inside of this right here is from the United Nations. This is sitting right in the United Nations Security Council room, 2 stories high. Here is the egg that they were feeding that guy in that Resident Evil thing. This is when the zombies rise. This is even when the rapture happens. The white horse of the apocalypse rise. Here are zombies even. It's all real, it's all in the Bible, and it's all coming. And as humans, we naturally are just going to deny all this or belittle it. We're all children of Jesus Christ. We don't want to see anybody hurt. But it's real and all around us. Thank you very much, everybody. Hallelujah.